Repeat review, guys. Netflix movie action. Because this is all we got. Quarantine life. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? I'm Ryan D. aka Ryan680.
Imagine that cat lady and.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. This is our review, ladies and gentlemen, for Love, Wedding, Repeat. I got a lot of energy. A lot. Stay tuned, guys. This is our review. Be ready. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? I'm Ryan D. aka Ryan680.
Imagine that cat lady and.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Movie Talk for movie fans, guys. You bring the movie world right into your ears, devices. Thank you for making this a part of your day. Let's get right to it, guys. This is our review. Quarantine life, COVID-19 crisis that's going on in America, guys.
Stay safe.
Yeah.
We hope you guys are staying safe. We're doing our part
distancing.
By social distancing. But we hope everyone's safe out there. We're pretty glad we have like a couple new movies coming out.
Yeah, Netflix movies, guys. Even though it's Netflix, we still gotta, we love reviewing Netflix movies. Every now and then we get a one-hit wonder. Is this gonna be the one-hit wonder? Is this gonna really change my whole perspective on Netflix? Maybe, I guess. Let's get right to it, Angela. So, what is your thoughts into Love, Wedding, Repeat? And it's funny too, because I didn't know who was casted in here until we saw the very first scene.
Yeah, like we really didn't watch a trailer, look into it. So we were just going into this blind.
Yeah.
We're like, all right, it's Love, Wedding, Repeat. Okay, kind of sounds like a romance, maybe comedy, rom-com. I'm not too fond of those. Mm-hmm. But, I was like, I'll give it a shot. So right off the bat, I recognize, the main character, Sam Claflin. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry for mispronouncing it. Absolutely love him. Hunger Games. Me Before You. I'm sure he's come out in other things too.
Yeah,
but
Me Before You. Oh,
absolutely.
Yes.
That
was a good one.
Absolutely love him in those. So I was really excited to see him.
And yet you don't like chick flicks, but yet you like that movie.
Yeah. I guess I like wedding movies.
Okay.
So I love 27 Dresses, Bride Wars. Yeah. I have not seen Bridesmaids. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But I guess I was like, all right, I can tolerate wedding movies. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I was really excited. I kind of read a little bit of the Netflix one sentence synopsis of this crazy day that happens on the main character's sister's wedding, and all hell breaks loose. So I think going into it, I wasn't expecting too much, considering it was a Netflix movie. But I was actually pleasantly surprised how it turned out. The characters, the cast that we got, I know I recognized a couple faces, a couple new faces. But I was pleasantly surprised by watching this film.
Yeah, this was directed and written by Dean Craig. And it's funny too because I looked at his IMDb stuff and I was like, oh, he wrote Death at a Funeral, the black version, I guess you could say that. And it's funny too because it's just we get two different kinds of it, but the black version is just so much better. I'll be honest.
Well, I like the cast because you have
Martin Lawrence, Chris Rock. it's a great cast. Zoe Saldana's in there. It's a huge great cast all around. It's funny too because it's the exact same affair person. that was that's kind of funny.
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah,
but he's great. So
yeah, obviously. So we get Olivia Munn.
I think it's Munn.
Munn. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm adding an E at the end. That's from X-Men. We know her a lot from X-Men, Apocalypse, and all that. And then so knowing that we got these two, to be the two leads really in this movie, I was just like, okay, all right. Maybe there's something there. Maybe there's some chemistry that could be developed there. And I actually did like their chemistry together because their chemistry together was so. At first, it kind of felt not natural, but then once we got into the movie, it felt more natural. It felt more.
But I felt like that was part of the plot because the plot itself.
Well, no, I know he was awkward. I know that, but it's just when you go in, but it wasn't necessarily. It just felt a little forced going into this, going into this film. And when I mean forced, I just mean boom, hey, I want you to like this. I'm almost to where forced. I didn't hate it forced when it was oh, hey, Star Wars, let's introduce another droid. Oh, yeah, we want you to love this droid.
But everyone did like the droid.
Yeah.
I liked the droid.
Not everyone liked the droid. I can guarantee that.
But anyways, I like the droid. Anyways.
Yeah.
Off topic. I can see where you're coming from, but I felt like that was also part of the story because the story is of these two characters, Olivia Munn and Sam Claflin, and they're kind of like it's kind of like meant to be, but then life happens and they just can't make anything work. You know what I'm saying? No, I feel like maybe the awkwardness comes from that, like they just miss opportunities, miss chances. And I think that was also a message. The main message of this movie was, things probably happen for a reason, but also you take chance of opportunities.
Yeah, and see, here's the thing. When we, I guess we get to go, the very first opening scene actually sets the mood for the movie, and I'm not saying like that it was terrible whatsoever. No, I actually kind of like the opening scene, and then when we get to the appearance of the two main leads, I was just like, okay. All right, that's what I thought was a little forced, but knowing that that assured me, I was like that Sam could actually act, and that he could actually pull off this role. I was
Have you not seen him before?
No, I saw him before, but doing this type of role, doing the awkward character is it's always very difficult for certain people just to portray that, just depending what their characteristics are as the normal, I guess, not acting, but I mean. All bets aside, though, wedding setup I really did love. The scene, seeing the relationships unfold was really great. I love that about it because you had different characters and they all corresponded with each other. They all changed it up. They all came together or they all separated. And when they did separate, it was just all over the place. In a good way, though. It wasn't a bad way whatsoever.
Well, I really liked how you see this story unfold on this wedding day, Sam Claflin's sister's
and everyone has
day.
their own point of view of this wedding day, which is funny. It's funny, too, because when we got married, we asked, did you like the wedding on you? What was your point? We're asking pretty much everyone's point of view on it.
Right, because, I mean...
You don't get the same thing, but for us... I mean, not as everyone was lying to us. Thankfully, we got the same thing. But this one is obviously overboard. Everyone has their own. Some said it was good. Some said it was bad. Some said it was just terrible, awful.
I feel like part of the plot was like a snowball of like things that are gonna go wrong are gonna go wrong, and you're just trying to wait for that moment for it to just splat and ruin everything, and it's just so much tension. But I like it. I think why I liked this film so much, even though it was kind of like romantic and it was a comedy, was that it was kind of like silly. Yeah. Like it wasn't so mushy. I don't like.
I want to say though the romance was like probably like 10-15 minutes tops throughout the whole movie.
And
it wasn't that much.
I like that.
So
I
it was
don't
mainly
like
I would call this a comedy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it romantic comedy. I'll call it a comedy because this movie's runtime currently is an hour and 40 minutes. So out of that, I'll probably say 20 minutes max. That's even me pushing it still to this very moment. Pushing it is that's when I think all the romance was in, and that's a lot to say.
Which is good because I don't like mushy. Romance, I hate.
Yeah, and anything that could go wrong with your wedding party does go wrong in this movie. I mean, you think
it's great. It's funny, and it's
set in Rome.
Yes, and it's funny because you have half the characters are British, and half are Italian. So it's like them, the two worlds kind of meeting. Yeah, and they're all like, "Oh, what are you're gonna sit at the English table?" And I was like, "What? What are you?" What? Oh, okay, duh. Right, because the groom's family is very old school, very conservative, very it's Italian, and it's the British and the Italians meeting. Almost maybe sometimes for the first time. I think it's just kind of very tense by that. I really liked how it unfolded. I liked the story. The events that kind of happened kind of seemed believable, like to a certain extent. Like it didn't seem too crazy and out there.
And it was. And guys, we don't. There's no time machining here, but you get different versions, and this from the trailer too as well. After we saw, so also you do get it. It's like it's different alternate endings, I guess, in a sense.
I think it plays into their like every little action that we do has like an effect. So just a simple change in something, like changes the outcome of like the film, which is a little trippy, but you kind of like almost want it to work out because you want things to work out.
Yeah, you start caring for Jack, which is played by Sam. You start caring for him, and it's just like, oh man.
You want him to like get the girl and, you know, have a happy life.
Yeah.
And
I will say this, all life is chances, and you do learn this from this movie. But yeah, what do you feel like they needed? I mean, this, an hour and 40 minutes, I think that was, I mean, it's a short film, but it at times, like, I want to say I could have taken at least 15 minutes out of this movie.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. I feel like this movie should have been an hour and a half. That's it. I mean, granted, it's only 10 minutes. Okay, grill me up. It's only 10 minutes. I get it, but it's still 10 minutes. 10 minutes is still 10 minutes. 5 minutes is still 5 minutes. But I like I said, I probably could have taken away 15 minutes of this movie and still would have been a great and good movie out of there.
That's fair. Yeah. Maybe the same. Maybe certain scenes kind of cut them a little bit. Yeah. I think the last extended perspective we get that actually ends the movie, maybe shorten it a little bit, or maybe start not as far back into the wedding day.
Here's the thing that I am gonna say that I never say when it comes to comedies, and you're probably gonna get mad at me for this. Maybe there was a lot, and I've never said this for any review. Never. I needed more jokes, more good jokes. I mean, I'll be honest. Was there really that many jokes?
I don't.
There was more situations that were funny.
I think that's the thing that makes this believable, because there wasn't people joking at the unfortunate circumstances that are happening. It's just that's what's funny. Yeah, not to say what's happening.
Not to say it was bad, but I really needed more jokes.
I hate to say says the person who's like, oh, those people are trying to force to be funny. You're forcing it.
Yeah, you force comedy. You're forcing a joint on us. Gosh.
No, I mean, he had a problem with
The
Last Jedi.
Which one?
The Last Jedi.
Last Jedi. No. Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. But anyways, that's another conversation. So, all right, let's. Was this the film that we deserved? I'm gonna have to say a slightly yes. I was on the fence. Were you yes? I'm gonna say yes.
I will say yes, because
it's quarantine life. What the heck?
It is. It's a very nice little pick me up. It makes you laugh. You want to see more of how this wedding day unfolds and what happens. And it's such a it has a good message in the end too, and I really like it. So I would say yes. It's the film we deserve.
Awesome. All right, and then let's go to ratings. All right, let's go to ratings. Ooh, la 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 la.
Okay.
What are you gonna be? What's yours gonna be?
I will give it a solid 6, because I really liked the characters, the main ones, Olivia Munn and Sam Claflin. The supporting characters were cool too. I think it's Joel Fry, the maid of honor.
Oh yeah.
He was really funny too.
Joel Fry. He's from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
The one that died. Spoiler alert.
I like the cast. I like the chemistry. I liked how the scenes unfolded. It wasn't perfect, but it was believable, and it was funny, and it made me laugh.
It's funny you mentioned 6. I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm gonna give it a solid 5, because I hate to say, I've never said this for any movie. I wanted more jokes. I'm sorry. I've never said that.
I respect your opinion, but I'll disagree with you on that.
Okay.
I think this is a movie that you just don't have something unfortunate happen. You have a side person just make a pun or a joke on it. I don't think that would have helped the movie. I think you would have probably rated it
worse. Would have been you suck. That would have been a good one.
That's a stupid joke.
I wanted super bad comedy. Oh, I don't know. All right, guys.
I don't like super bad comedy.
We definitely, Alamo City Movie Talk does recommend this movie, guys. Be sure to check it out. Netflix. It's quarantine life right now, so everyone just stay safe, guys. Social distancing, and also be sure to check out this movie, man. It's a Netflix movie. You got nothing else better to do. You got nowhere else to go. Watch this movie, Quarantine Life, baby. We do recommend this movie, and obviously we can't buy it, but if we had a chance to buy it,
I would.
It was on sale, $4.99 on iTunes. They have their sales for $4.99. I always buy a movie when it's on sale like that. I'm addicted to those movies. Particularly, it could be just a past movie that I've seen when I was a child, or just recently in the last 5 years, or even I just saw on TV, or even on Netflix. I was like, oh man, I really did enjoy this movie back when I saw it. I mean, the one I'm still hesitant right now is The Patriot. I'm with Mel Gibson. I'm real hesitant on thinking about buying it right now. I don't know why I mentioned another movie. I don't know why. I'm just thinking out loud. All right, I'll stop now.
Well, you just bought Misery, so.
Yeah, we just bought Misery, so. And Angela's never seen it, so we're going to show her that. Maybe we'll review it on here. Maybe. Who knows? Kathy Bates, baby. Kathy Bates, in her one of her greatest performance, I would say, as Misery. All right, guys. As always, I am your host, Ryan D. Ryan680.
I'm Angela, that cat lady Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Movie Talk for movie fans and bring the movie world right into your ears, devices. Thank you for making this a part of your day, guys. And I couldn't stop staring at my lovely wife. Isn't she beautiful? Have a good one, guys.